Can you believe it? Next week at this time, you will be in the mood for something sweet, a little bit savory at the dinner table. So why not try sweet potato pie? Ryan Williams from Park City Provisions by Riverhorse is joining me now. You actually have 3 different locations. Do you go back and forth?
Yeah, I switch between all of them. I check in on a daily basis between the Riverhorse Provisions, the Salt Box, and the Riverhorse on Main is my main focus on the evenings.
What food do you specialize in?
Personally, I've been doing a lot more Asian influence in cooking, but we do contemporary American, and we like to put our flares in with like Italian food. The owner is from Pittsburgh, so we do pierogies. We're doing lobster pierogies this winter. So it's a large variety and mix of what anybody wants to eat is what we're going to make for you.
We should mention, too, they do have a holiday menu. If you're thinking, I'd like to order a couple things for Thanksgiving.
I'm going to get started while we're cooking, or while we're talking
Can you order this, Ryan?
Yes, you can order if you order 48 hours in advance.
All right.
We'd be happy to do anything you would like through Riverhorse Provisions. And we can do anything from sweet potato pies, pumpkin pies, apple pies. I mean, if you request it in advance, we can do it.
Ryan, is this for dessert, or is this for
No, this is going to go with Morgan Rally Vaca lamb. So right now, I'm just putting in a little rosemary, some thyme, some cayenne pepper, and some Parmesan cheese. If you wanted to make this sweet, you could totally make this sweet as well by just adding a little bit of sugar, omitting the cheese and the rosemary, and you have yourself a sweet pie as well.
I actually like the smell of it in the kitchen. It's more savory. And we've had some sweet recipes, so this is a nice alternative.
Yes. So we're just going to load this up in there.
What crust do you like with this?
So this is our own recipe. You could buy any store-bought one if you would like. The recipe will be on the website, available for everybody.
How do you get your sweet potatoes so creamy?
You got to boil them and boil them. Just like I say, just keep boiling them until you're overcooked. Basically, you're making baby food.
All right, boil and then boil again. If they're not ready. All right.
Yes. So
and then
put that one in
throw that one in, and this is what it looks like when it comes out. How long do you bake?
So we already baked this one ahead of time. It's about 35 minutes, and then you're going to get a nice golden brown crust on there.
Oh, that's
And also
so
we're going to work on the lamb as well. So just a basic little cleaning process. If you wanted to do something a little more cost-effective, you could also do a lamb loin, or the lamb leg is probably my favorite because you can do that ahead of time and then it's ready to go.
What are you
and
doing?
Then you're not worrying about overcooking.
What are you cutting off,
So I'm taking off the fat here and all the sinew because you don't want to eat that part. That part's going to be real tough to chew.
So it's just the very top. You're just slicing it thinly off the top.
Yep.
What's so cool is we get these chefs in our GTU kitchen that you don't get to see behind the scenes in these really nice places that Ryan, I mean, they're in Park City, the 3 different locations, he goes back and forth. A lot of people doing lamb for Thanksgiving, would you say?
Probably not a lot of people. I think smaller families, especially this time of year with the COVID going on, I think people are going out of the norm, and who can eat a 20-pound turkey if it's 2 people?
Right.
So just want to get a nice hard sear on that lamb right there.
This is a little
while that's going, we're also going to make some
size.
sizzle green beans.
Okay.
Another alternative, if you wanted to do something I was thinking the other day, is I just saw the Traeger segment. You could also make some smoked sweet potato fries if you wanted to go a little more healthier. I did that the other day.
Speaking my language.
And at my house, and they came out quite delicious. You would just boil them first, but you cut them more into sticks instead of cubes, and then you throw them on your grill or your Traeger with whatever other meat you have going at the same time. So you could also do this on your Traeger or any kind of smoker.
Ryan, why does this look better than the green bean casserole I know that we're having on Thanksgiving? This looks so much healthier.
That's most likely because first we blanch our green beans, and then we'll actually shock them. So we are cooking in advance to keep that nice green color in them.
Everything you see, everybody, you can order from Provisions, Riverhorse on Main, all the locations on your screen and the website. Make sure you give them 48 hours in advance if you do plan to order, but riverhorseprovisions.com for more information. If you're up in Park City, such a gorgeous time of year there, stop by, say hi to Ryan, maybe have a bite of that lamb. You are plating it up as we go to break. It looks gorgeous. That's what I'm smelling, is the rosemary and the lamb. Ryan, nicely done.
Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving.